Hello everyone, this is a message for parents and carers, which is a copy of the message that went out on Dojo at the end of school on Thursday the 9th of December. We have significant numbers of COVID cases in school, which has now reached a point where additional measures are needed. I've been in contact with a local response team this afternoon. Following this conversation, the following measures will be put into place. There are steps that school can take to ensure that as many families as possible experience a normal Christmas this year. The rate of infection in school is steady, but it's not decreasing. If we continue as we are, I estimate that around 30 of our children will be infected in the 10 days leading up to Christmas. Not only would they have to isolate, this would also carry the risk of infecting other family members. So we're putting some measures into place. All parents will be asked to wear a mask on the yard at the start and the end of the day. Christmas productions for early years and year one's children have been cancelled. This has actually been the hardest decision of all. I've delayed this until as late as possible, but I'm aware that parents need to make arrangements for work. This year's performances are being filmed and will be made available to parents before the end of term. The Nativity play forms a rite of passage for a child in English primary schools, and we would very much like the children and the families to experience this event. So we have plans to put them on after the Christmas break. Lunchtimes will be staggered for the rest of term. This may mean that your child is eating at an earlier point in the day, so you might want to bear this in mind when they get home. If you have a child at home with COVID, could you please keep siblings at home if possible? This will be marked as authorised absence. From Monday, families may choose to keep their children at home for the remainder of this term. Remote learning will be available for all children through the website. Paper versions will be available, but there may be a delay in getting them to you. It is our preference slightly that children stay at home if possible. School is open and you may attend as normal, and if your child has been asked to test before returning, then this is still the case and they must wait for a negative result before they come back to school. We haven't cancelled the Christmas dinner at the moment. It will take place somehow, but we haven't decided how. So the thing I'd like to recap on most of all is that school is open for the last week of term, but if you feel that the risk of your child attending school puts Christmas at risk or family members at risk, then you are welcome to keep your child at home for that week and for them to learn remotely, and their attendance will be marked as an authorised absence. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas when it arrives.